Hey, how's it going? Blue says hi. But he can't come up here. Where'd you go? Oh, never mind. He's going to lie down. I'm going to swatch these Mont Marte Woodless Watercolor Pencils Premium. And they have a variety. Let's see. High quality water soluble pigments, 7mm core, chip resistant leads. We'll talk about that in a minute. Hold pencil on its side for excellent coverage. Use dry or add water to create beautiful watercolor effects. Okay, about the chipping. These, look at that. Not only chipping, but breaking. So we have, this is black. This is how it came. It came broken in its little tray here. And the purple here. And not to mention that the tip was broken off. I think it's that one right there. And then look at this one, like the brown. This brown totally chipped off and took a piece of it with it. And here's the point. Uh-oh, where was that? Was that here, Tammy? No. Was it here? There. I think it was there. Okay, so I put these in the order I want them to be in, and I went to the Mont Marte website, and just a minute. The colors, as they were arranged in the trays, are white, cadmium yellow, gamboge, tangerine, orange, scarlet, pink, hot pink, crimson, lavender, indigo, purple, cobalt, cerulean, sky blue, chartreuse, phthalo green, turquoise, teal, viridian, ochre, sienna, burnt sienna, black. Oh, the black is. I copied and pasted the colors to a Word document so they're larger and black text on white, unlike the website. Oh, Stormy says hi too. I'm sure she's saying more than hi. Like, give me coconut oil. No, you can't have any. So, I'm going to, what I did was, I made a swatch card template, and then traced out. I used the micron pen. I'm hoping that works and doesn't, you know, I didn't even check it. I didn't check it. I'm gonna check. Okay, great. Great. No bleeding or blending. It is permanent, so it shouldn't do any kind of, hey, it shouldn't do any of that. But it is. No, it's not. Okay, fine. So then I wrote out what I call these colors. Some of them I changed the name, not the Mont Marte brand, and mostly because like this color right here is Gamboge, and that's like a dark yellow, so I just called it dark yellow, or like a dark mustard yellow. And oh, I think I did try out some of these. I believe it is that color right there. It's kind of a golden, maybe a golden yellow, I guess. I don't know. But some of, you know, manufacturers who put out these coloring media products, you know, they say this is one color and you know it's like, no, that doesn't look like that color at all. So it's just really the artist's choice to label them. I need to label them the way I expect to see them on the page. And I'm not saying that when I start swatching these, that these are going to look exactly like my mind is telling me that they look like turquoise green, and then I also have dark turquoise. One of those is either that one or that one is Viridian. Isn't Viridian like a teal color? So we'll see. I'm thinking it's probably that one, the dark turquoise. Okay, This thing took me a long time to do, and it has 30 rectangles, and all I needed were 24. This is a 24 pack, and I can use this to, you know, put down some watercolor paper or even mixed media paper or something like that. It depends what I'm swatching, and make my own cards. It took me a while. I measured them out. They should be 1/2 inch by inch rectangles. Okay, get to it, woman. Okay, so, or I should say lady, because isn't that my part of my channel name? I want to do, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, let me think. I noticed that when I did these, right, I used the brush after I scribbled, and if I bring the brush out like that, then that gives me, I don't see any kind of line, although here I must have been drawing kind of dark or coloring darkly there, because I do see those streaks. So that's one of the problems with watercolor pencils is, and crayons, by the way, watercolor crayons, is that when you create that color, or when you draw on a picture or something like that with watercolor pencils and you're planning to get them wet, then they tend to leave the streaks, color streaks behind, or lines. Some people call them lines. So I'm just gonna do, this is white. The paper I'm using is, you know, I think it's 140 pound by Spearer Farben cold pressed watercolor paper. Okay, let's see what white. This is kind of an off-white color paper. Yeah, you can't even see that. I think I need to zoom in too for you. Is there even a color? Is there? Beauteous! Coming in. Okay, what do you think? You can't really tell, right? Also, I'm using a wet cloth here, and this is, I bought these wipes. Disposable towels activate with water, and they look like Tums, giant Tums. And I'm going to show you, and here I'm going to show you in this one, because I activated one of them and it was really cool. So I'm going to show you here. Fascinating, wasn't it? Okay, fine. I'll move it out of the way for you. Get my hand in the way. Okay. So, I really don't need this lid because this is a waterproof mat. It's not very good if I need to cut something, even though it's supposed to be a self-healing cutting mat. As I suspected, it left a mark when I was cutting these squares out. I just cut one, and then I noticed, will I be able to find it for you? No. It's over here somewhere where you can't see, and it left like a white outline where that rectangle was. I'm like, oh, no. So now it's a little bit better. I don't see it as much. Okay, so let's... I have no idea what the coverage is for the white. Okay, this is probably hot pink, but I just put light pink, and it's I think it's this one. Okay, I'm back, and my light panel's battery died, so I had to plug that in. I take it off and plug it in, and put the light wand up, and then get everything set up. I never know where to put my water, so what I'm doing is I'm going to just put this over here, and I always put my water over here, and then I have to reach across the screen, and that's very rude for you, my viewers. I apologize. So I'm just going to put my two jobbies here. We're just going to call them jobbies. Okay, this one is the light pink, probably hot pink according to Mont Marte. I'm just going to color that. Uh-oh, the beast is stirring. This is what I've learned. This is a very, very wet surface right here. Whoa. I don't think I put enough. Isn't that looks like light pink, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this a little bit. Well, if this is hot pink, this doesn't look like hot pink to me. I want to pick up some of the water, some of the pinkishness, because I want it to go out from dark to light. Just so you know, I'm not a watercolorist. I'm a mixed media artist and a hacker, a crafty hacker. So I could be doing this wrong. Another thing I could have done is I could have put a black line across the way through each of these rectangles, and I decided not to do that. Okay, this one is dark pink. So let me try and do it a little darker on the edge there. And then see how I can do this. How well I can do that. Oh, this is the hot pink, I think Mont Marte was talking about. Yeah, that brushes out. You don't see any lines. I don't see any lines at all. Now here, I kind of see a line, but that could be me. It could be all in my head, I guess. I don't know. I don't mind going over either. Okay, it's going to take a while. This is red, as far as I know. Also, these, I don't know if you've ever worked with woodless colored pencils or woodless watercolor pencils, but these are hefty. These pencils are not lightweight, and you do have to be careful. They are fragile. If you drop them, they will break in half, because woodless colored pencil or a woodless pencil or a woodless anything coloring media wise means that it's coated in a lacquer, a kind of lacquer. So it's all pigment here until you get to this very thin lacquer layer on the outside. There are no color names on this one. I don't know. There are a variety of woodless colored pencils and watercolor pencils. That doesn't look, does that look red to you? I'll let that sit a bit too. And Arteza has a set of their premium. I would like for them to come out with a Woodless Expert watercolor pencils. And then this is dark red. Maybe I should do this. It looks brown. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to think of the other brand names. There's I was just looking at them last night on Amazon too. There's Arteza. I think Kohinoor has woodless colored pencils. I think they're in my crafting list even. And I was watching Lindsay Wyrick, the Frugal Crafter, and she was doing a review on Altenew has a woodless watercolor pencil. I think it's watercolor pencil. And they're not on Amazon, at least not yet. They only have regular colored pencils, I think. And they're not woodless. And they run kind of expensive. This Mont Marte set of 24 was about a penny or two shy of $16. So this is a really good price if you're just starting out. And like I said, I'm not a watercolorist, so this is perfect for me. Okay. But what the idea I had in mid idea or in mid thought, I had another idea pop in, and I think what I'm gonna do is off camera. I think I'm just going to color these and then show you how they look on camera or how they blend out. That's the word. See, I've got that jargonitis, and it doesn't matter if the camera's running or not. My jargonitis is from sunup to sundown. I've always had this problem. Proper noun disorder. Okay, so let me do the coloring, and I'll do that off camera because it's just going to take a while, or maybe I could just fast forward. No, I'll go off camera. I'll be back. Okay, so I swatched them, at least colored them in, and I had to sharpen the brown. And one of the things I learned yesterday watching Lindsay's video is I sharpen the brown, the dark brown one, and I'm putting the shavings in here, and then I can put these into a container like a palette or something, and or maybe one of my lids or something like that, and then I can use it later. So this is good coloring material right here that I can use. I don't want to throw this out, whereas what was in there before were pencil shavings, colored pencil shavings, and these I do throw out. Ooh, sorry about that. But these, when I sharpen these pencils right here, I want to keep those shavings. A lot of times people are saying that they don't sharpen their pencils with a sharpener, they just run it alongside like that. And I know that that's one of the tips from Mont Marte here, to you hold pencil on its side for excellent coverage. I thought they were going to say to help you sharpen your pencil, but the brown one was completely broken off, and that, you know, I had to sharpen it. I didn't want to. Like, that was too much of a waste to do that. Okay, moving right along. Here we go. This is dark red. It doesn't look very dark. It looks slightly darker. Okay, slightly darker red, we'll call it. Light orange. Well, in case you're wondering, I'm pretty sure I'm doing this wrong. Orange. Like I'm not it's not long enough, I guess. The squares aren't, or the rectangles aren't long enough for me to go all the way out. But I'm okay with that. Because that's it. That's how Tammy colors. I gotta fill every single space. Woo! I could go out like this. There. There. Now I made somebody happy in the art world. Oh, wrong one, Tammy. Okay, dark yellow or a gamboge. It's not really dark yellow, right? Light green. Yep, that is light green. Leaf green, I'm calling this. This could also be blade, grass blade, or grass green. Oh yeah, look at that. It has, I can see blue in there, some blue in there. Green or emerald green, I noticed when I colored it down. Now see there we're seeing lines, but I did not wait other than just to color these in, and then I turned on the camera. There was no pause. I didn't watch a video or anything like that. So that's that. So maybe it depends on the color, maybe. Because there, the teal, that's not doing that line. It's not leaving that line. I think it probably depends on the pigment in the color. That one's doing it. Oh, that was turquoise green, teal, turquoise green, light green. Light green. Oh, that's not supposed to be. That's light blue, not light green. It's Monday. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, that's definitely light blue. I'll change it in a bit. Cerulean blue. I really like that color, cerulean blue. I want it to go out further. Dark turquoise. I'll bring it up a little. Make sure I'm in this viewing area for you. Ooh, yeah. Or maybe just turquoise, who knows? Indigo. That looks purple. And not very dark either. Lavender. And that looks more magenta than lavender. Purple. I want you to know too that when I was coloring these in, or coloring this part in, that it was very smooth. It went on very smoothly on this 140-pound paper. I think that one is supposed to be ochre. Or maybe it was this one that was ochre. Sienna ochre. I'm really going to have to study my colors better. So I have like a red, brown, and brown. Oh yeah, this is ochre right there. I'll probably put that down here underneath the brown. Coloring label. Dark brown. That has a reddish tint too. That might be burnt umber. And last but never least, black, which you use as a gray. All right. Now, watercolors are more transparent than, say, gouache. Hey, how about gouache pencils, people? By people, I mean people who produce these wonderful watercolor pencils. How about gouache pencils? Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little and then manually zoom in to show you all the colors. Oh yeah, I want to do, before I do that, what did the crafty cat lady do with her micron pen? I'm gonna put ochre there. Okay. Ooh. I come in. That's cool. I like them, and that they're a little bit darker in the screen panel, but true colors, whether we're just looking at it right now without looking through the screen panel, is I like the colors. They're lighter colors. A dark red and red look very much alike. There's only a slight difference there. Yellow and dark yellow are also a slight difference. These two greens, leaf green and green. Oh yeah, I have to change the where is it? Oh darn it, I made a mistake. People make mistakes every day. Light blue instead of light green. So I guess this is more like a sky blue, or yeah, sky blue, right? I think that's the color on the site, the website, sky blue. I'm just calling it light blue. Like I said, I need these colors to be how I see them and how I know them to be. And they're actually pretty good. What do you call this? Just turquoise or dark turquoise? It's a very dark color. I like it. Okay. So, of these colors, which one is your favorite, or what do you think about, well, which one is your favorite, and what do you think about this, not the swatching process? Like I said, I'm pretty sure I didn't do this correctly. But that's okay, because this just gives me an idea. Okay, these are the colors I'm working with. What do you think about? Do you have colored or watercolor pencils or watercolor crayons, and do you have problems with lines appearing on the page if you straight up take the pencil and color, you know, color a picture in or color a part of a picture in and then add the water? That is a problem with a lot of watercolor pencils and a lot of watercolor crayons. Okay, I want to know. Let me know in the comments. A comment section. Okay, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Creative and artistic. What's it gonna be? In case you're wondering, I deactivate these as I use them. Have an artistic day. I should have just gone with that right away. And I can't deactivate that one because there are only 2 left on the wheel. So I'm going to reset all. And bye.